Hey, I'm Brendan Bailey, and I'm working on my own video game, and now that video game has a title screen with a menu. And no, don't worry, this isn't it. This is what the menu looked like when I was doing my tutorials back when I was first learning Unity. Now, the title screen looks like this. Whoa. It's all shiny. There's things in the background. It works. There's sound effects. You can go into the option menu here, and by options I mean only audio options that don't even work yet. The video and control options are coming soon. Coming soon to a game near you. But you can get to the file select menu. I have the ability to switch into an erase mode, so you can erase files. Make sure that you're absolutely sure you want to delete the file. And then we can load a game. All right, I'm gonna mute the music here for a second. So that's it. That was the big new feature for January. I spent most of that month just learning how to use the Unity user interface stuff and how that all works. And yada yada yada. The only other feature I've been working on are these gun turrets, but I'll save that probably for the next video. But let me show you a little bit about how this all works. So basically it started with this entrance animation, which I did in After Effects first. I didn't do this in Unity. It could probably be done with individual game objects for all those layers that fly in and stuff like that, and maybe some kind of lighting effect, but I thought it was just easier to make this in After Effects and then bring those animation frames into Unity as just like a sprite animation in a way. And that goes for a lot of the elements, like even the scrolling background is just a tiled animation. There's no actual game objects being moved around in Unity for that to happen. It's just a frame by frame animation in the background. And then to actually get the panels to move around, it's a combination of the Unity UI features, which let you basically create navigations between different buttons. So when you push down, it'll go to the next button in sequence. So, and then this other plugin package called Lean Tween, or is it Mean Tween? I can't remember what it's called. Something Tween, which allows for the actual motion between the different panels and the things to move around without having to animate them or apply code to just move them. You use this tweening method to move them around. So that handles stuff like even the logo scaling in and out, and just having the different panels fly in. And it was a little bit of a challenge to get it all calibrated, but I'm really happy with the way it came out. I think it's clean, smooth, and the design of the menus themselves were just done in Photoshop, and then I brought the individual slices, if you will, into Unity, similar to a web design project or an old school CSS web design project. So I was pretty familiar with that. And it was just a matter of getting things to light up and having the sprites change based on what's highlighted and things like that, font colors, and just basically getting things to react to what you're doing. But there is a lot of custom code to make this work. It's not just the Unity UI stuff. I tried to use that as much as possible because it's a little easier to do, but there is code running on pretty much every button just to get things to light up and turn off the way I want, in addition to triggering all the sound effects. The only slider that works is the sound effects slider. This does actually control the volume of the sound effects right now, which is cool. And I'll probably make a separate video on this, but I have the ability to switch between MIDI music and FM synth music. This is a stretch goal feature that I want to have in the game, where there's essentially two soundtracks, a lo-fi FM synth chiptune version, and then the hi-fi MIDI soundtrack, which is what I've been working on if you listen to the music on the website. But I do have a couple of the tracks redone in the FM synth style, which I really love. And I've always joked that would be like a stretch goal if I ever do a Kickstarter for this game to get the FM Synth soundtrack funded. So the default will be the hi-fi MIDI soundtrack, and then if you want to have the chiptune version, well, we shall see. So, well, that's about it for this devlog. Not super long, but put a lot of time and effort into learning how this all worked. I had really not used the Unity UI other than super simple buttons that you saw at the beginning of this video, and really there was nothing to them. It was just you click them and they worked. The controller couldn't even control these. This is all running off of the controller and the mouse, so it's got dual controls. I think you can control it with the keyboard too. I didn't even test that yet. I should probably look into that. But yeah, it works with the mouse and the controller. And yeah, so eventually I'm gonna port this over to like a pause menu. I'll reuse some of these UI elements, so you can access like the audio and controls, the video options and stuff from the pause menu. I assume most of this will be accessible while you're playing the game. So that'll be up next in the user interface to-do list. But in the meantime, I'm getting back to working on some level features, enemies and stuff like that. And yeah, just gonna keep pounding away at little things until we have a demo to show everybody, and that's what I'm striving for. But thanks for watching, and if you want to follow the project, go to nixiegame.com, follow us on Discord, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I have all the social media links on there. Follow me on whatever you prefer. Hit the like button, subscribe to me on YouTube, and but yeah, definitely join the Discord, because that's where I post all the little granular updates. So I want to get those Discord numbers up. So if you like indie games and you want to support a solo dev project, definitely join the Discord, and we'll see you there. Bye.